What's up, YouTube? It's Rockcom, and today I'm bringing y'all a ranked match. I'm playing with the Minnesota Vikings again, as my opponent is taking the Chicago Bears. I have taken a liking to these Vikings. I like the quarterback. He can make the throws, like the fade route throws, and you throw the bullet pass lead down to the inside just like that. And he's able to actually make the throws most of the time. A lot of times if you throw it deep, he'll overthrow the receiver on those streak routes. You know how streak routes just kill coverage, even if they have deep safety a lot of times. And he's not really able to make those throws too often. But I like his mobility. I like his mobility with the scheme I like to run. And AP is just a straight beast. I need to figure out some better run plays in this game so I can utilize them a bit more. I've always been a shotgun pass type of happy kind of guy, and I still am this year. But I like to mix in the option plays with the mobile quarterbacks and have a nice little screen pass and a couple other different money pass plays. And to me, that makes this game a lot more enjoyable on offense because there's a lot of different schemes on offense you can run and be successful with and be actually really successful with because of how I don't know why am I showing. I don't know why I felt like I was in slow motion. I have no idea. My apologies to that editing. However, there's a lot of different schemes in this game on offense that you can run, which is nice, but at the same time it's bad because there's there's very little defense on the other part of it, which gets very frustrating. And pretty much any average player can play pretty good offense. And so I'm really enjoying these Vikings though, man. They're a pretty solid squad on offense, and defense I can get a stop every now and then. So I've been enjoying using them. Percy Harvin, once again, they're tied in. I like their tight end a lot. And so I've been using them a lot and found a new joy in playing Madden with these Vikings. I don't know why, just have. So I go up 10-7 towards the end of the first quarter here on this guy. He's running the draw play pretty effectively right there, doing some play action passes, which in most years play action passes aren't that good, and but if you cancel play actions or if you do the play actions, it actually does a really good job on picking up a lot of nano blitzes. As you see right there, I had a nano blitz coming, or just a blitz coming. I don't know about nano blitz, but some B gap pressure from both sides, and the play action ends up picking it up. They do a good job blocking in this year's game. But right there, I did a good job of put my linebacker in the spy or yellow, and I can't remember now. And then I had I bumped the guy real quickly and was able to get a nice interception, which turned this game to my favor because I'm up 10-7. I can just get a touchdown. I'm up 2 scores and towards the end of the second quarter, and that's kind of right where I want to be. I either right now want to score fast or waste the time, not let him have another possession. But I'm just going to go score fast, and hopefully if I can get a stop, perfect, hold him a field goal, that's fine. Or if he scores fast, I'll have an opportunity to go back up by 10 by half. Because that's your goal. Your whole first half is you want to go up by 2 scores to end the half, and that's always my goal. Going into the beginning of the game is just get a 2-score lead going to halftime, or at least a 1-score lead if you're going to get the ball back. So here we are with 2 minutes left, and he just burns me with Devin Hester, just speedy guy, just burns my my defender. Not much I can do about that. That's just how the game is. But then you saw right there, Joe Webb missed the inside pass lead, and so he'll definitely miss some throws, and he's definitely not as good of a quarterback as I would like him to be, but just as good as Christian Ponder. So it is what it is. You got to make do with that QB, and once again, Rudolph, boy, he's getting up there big, just destroying this guy's defense. Anytime he blitzes, I run a pass play, streak that tight end, and it just gets wide open because he's bringing the safeties up or showing blitz or doing a bunch of crazy stuff. It's not effective at all. And once again, you see right now why I like to run the read option play. It's very powerful in this year's game, and if you mix that in well with a couple money pass plays and the FL screen pass and all that good stuff, it's deadly. It's pretty much unstoppable if you run it the right way and run the. You can't run that option every single play because they'll figure out a defense for it. But if you can just mix it in and run hurry up offense, it's going to be pretty tough. So let's get to the gameplay. I'm up 7 points beginning of the third quarter. I'm right kind of where I want to be. I wish I didn't take the 2-possession lead, but that's all right because I got big hits right here. Let's go, boy! Look at this. That's why. That's why if you see that your opponent is after the first couple times or after the first time is staying on the kicker, I just don't even take it out because no matter what, you are not returning that for a touchdown. And if y'all don't know, I've said this before, but Cookie Boy actually told me about this. Is if you just stay on the kicker when you kick it off, they have 0 chance to return it for a touchdown. They might get a decent return on you, but there's no way possible they're going to get a touchdown on you. So you know, I think it was the guy I'm playing. That was his fault. You know, it was a big hit, an unlucky break. But if you really think about it, like, yeah, it's an unlucky break, but at the same time, you got to know the mechanics of the game, and you got to understand that you're not going to go anywhere on that return, no matter who you have back there. So don't take it out, you know, especially after you've noticed that, you know, I'm staying on the kicker. Like, that's just the difference between, like, you know, a good player and a, you know, average player, above average player. That's just, you know, one little thing that you need to learn, that, you know, just small things like that just make a huge difference. You know, just limit your opportunities of making big mistakes. And right here, look at Christian Ponder. Just I don't know why he was in the game. You know, he's a starting quarterback, but I subbed in Webb, so I don't know. Maybe that formation I just didn't sub him in, or I didn't this game put him first on my depth chart, or you know, I don't know, whatever. So we got a nice 7-yard gain. Was able to get the first down, and this should have been an interception. Somehow Rudolph over there is coming up big for me, and was able to get the big snag. You know, it was a bad read on my part. That's why those out routes, those corner routes, I don't like throwing against man covers because it's like, you know, because I try to anticipate, you know, right when he's going to break and throw, you know, a pass lead to the outside and down or whatever. And if he doesn't get that separation, a lot of times it's intercepted. And I don't like waiting until after he breaks a couple yards and throwing it right at the sideline, just catching it. So against zone coverage, I think that corner route is a lot more effective than it is against man, and you don't really have there's not a big opportunity for you to get intercepted. So for y'all out there, you know, I would definitely go with the corner route more if they're playing zone than man. I mean, it's definitely effective against man, but there's just so many other things that just destroy man that I don't even think it's worth taking the risk. Look at Percy Harvin getting up. Look at that dive and catch. Look at that snatch. Whoop! Oh man, that had to piss him off. I would have wanted to rage quit right there. They're already down 7. Yeah, I think he's pretty pissed about now. He just diving, acting a fool. So I go up 2 scores. You know, beginning of the 4th quarter. It's where I want to be. So if I can just get one stop, it's definitely game over. Hits me with a nice corner route. I'm telling you guys, those corner routes are definitely effective. And once again, trying to hit me with the curl route. My guy was able to make the play on it, but not actually get a reaction and get the interception, which just happens in this game. But they definitely always get reactions on deep balls whenever you just throw it up, and you know, he shouldn't have made that pass right there. Bad call on his part. And so this is pretty much game. Yeah, I keep playing it out, and he actually ends up pausing the game a few different times. And you know, so I was like, all right, well, you want to concede defeat? So I asked him to concede. He rejects it. Pause it again, and it kind of teed me off. That happened a little bit later. I cut it out though, and so instead of just kneeling the ball, here in a second, I decided to score on him because you know, I was just like, are you really gonna do that? It wasn't this possession. It was the next one he started doing that. So I was like, all right, man, I'm just going to score on you, and you'll see kind of what happens at the end. It's kind of funny. And so just payback for him trying to be a douchebag. So here he goes with Jay Cutler. Jay Cutler decides he wants to run in place. Maybe he has a concussion, another concussion, just like in last week's game. And once again, man, you got to slide with your quarterback. You know, if you have a mobile quarterback that can take the hits, then that's fine because, you know, quarterbacks don't really fumble the ball, but, you know, you have Jay Cutler running back there. You know, his carry is definitely not that hot, so you're definitely going to want to slide right there. And it's just the little things like that that will really help your game out. So you see right here, I call a timeout and pass the ball, getting out of bounds because I want to get this touchdown because of some of his shenanigans from early on. But I'm not going to score just once. I'm going to score twice. So see what happens. I did the online noob deal of coming out onside and then going back to a squib kick or whatever, and he's in an onside. I was able to recover it, and so I kicked the field goal to win the game, 47-20. And you know, it was a little douchebag of me, but he started it, so I decided to finish it and taking those points. So I hope y'all enjoyed. I'll see y'all on the sticks.